Hello everyone, welcome to WD18, the Watford fan channel. Now today we're going to be doing a kind of a video we don't normally do often. We're going to be talking about individual players, the team as a whole in this boring international break. It's getting to the point where we first watch our club, then our country, but well, it's been like that for ages.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get on to the video. So we're going to be talking about Stefano Okaka today. Robin, where has he gone?
I think the main thing, we had that on the Everton debrief, is that he's probably had a bust up with the manager, and it's kind of sad really. I think Marco Silva is a great manager, but if you think about it, if Okaka is our best option up front, which he was kind of still after the Liverpool game, no matter what's happening with transfer requests, we've seen players do that. They should be professional enough to carry on playing for the team. And I think Okaka, even though he submitted that transfer request or whatever went on, he still likes the club, and I think he'd still play for the clubs.
He was linked with Everton in the summer. Whether he's had a rift with Silva, I think that's the issue. Is it bad player management, kind of man management from Silva?
I don't think Silva's like a bad person in terms of like man management. I think it's probably just like a sign, because Okaka has probably done something like not even a transfer request, but like talking about that, and he's maybe like let that go to his head, and then he's let that show to Silva maybe in training or something. Silva's gone, right, you can't say something to me like that, or you can't act like that, or you can't think you can just walk in the team and that you can walk into any team. So I think first of all it was like kind of showing him like who's boss, and I think for Marco Silva it's brave because it's a big stamp of authority, but I think it did work out for us in those games. But now I think with Deeney suspended, I think it is the right time for Okaka to maybe emerge.
Yeah, he came in for the Liverpool game, and I was pretty confident that he would kind of pepper the Liverpool back four. And since then we haven't seen any of him. I was going to say a lot of him. We haven't seen any of him. I mean, at the time he was kind of forced to play him because obviously Deeney was out injured. Yeah. We'd just bought Gray, and I don't think he was going to throw him in there.
It was like a few days before the Liverpool game, wasn't it?
Yeah. And since then, obviously came back against Everton last week. He was really overweight. Overweight.
I think that was his thing in pre-season. Well, he didn't. I think it's harsh to call someone like Okaka overweight in terms. Obviously, you're a footballer and you're like meant to be like lean and fit. But
I think put on the pounds.
I think he's trying to get that balance between his. He has got a good, decent amount of pace on him as well, which is interesting to see. And like I think he's still trying to find that difference between like getting in the cardio and stuff, and then obviously like pumping weights and stuff to look. Because I think in terms of like when
that's his kind of style of play.
Yeah, I think he's just muscle. It's not like overweight in terms of that sort of thing, but I think he's like maybe focusing more on his physical side now, because he thinks we saw this with Deeney and Igalo in our first season. Really, if you intimidate a Premier League back four, they don't really like it, because they're used to having like kind of small, quick players like running in and out.
Technical.
Yeah. So if you put someone like Okaka there, that's the point.
The thing is, Okaka on his day is probably, in my opinion, our best striker.
Yeah, definitely. Like Deeney on his day is a great leader for the team, and Deeney knows he's technically not the best striker in our team. But the way Gray's performing at the minute, and obviously Deeney is out unfortunately at the moment. I was hoping Deeney maybe could have done to Jalen what that I think it was Leeds Brentford, so a short play came up to me. He went like, that went viral. I was like, if Deeney had done that would have been much better. But no, we've got Deeney out, and I think it will show now that we need to be able to deal with this, especially after what happened at Everton. Like, yeah, we should have had a point, and it's unfortunate Tom Cleverley has missed that penalty, but we've just got to use it. I think the team will be fired up for West Ham at home.
Do you think that's the last we'll see of Okaka? Because personally, I think he'll be going in January.
I think he will be going in January, but I would definitely see him a few times off the subs bench. I don't think he'll start against West Ham. I think he'll definitely be on the bench though.
What a player to come off the bench, plan B, like something different to Gray. I mean, Gray actually looked quite good again in the Everton game, but Okaka just gives you something different that you don't get. Like he's kind of a rare player. You don't get a lot of him. Like Deeney's obviously good hold-up play, he's strong on the ball, but Okaka's got the pace as well. Not pace, but like he can beat a man.
I think he's a good mix of Deeney and Gray actually. And Gray does like getting balls behind. You know, Gray does have that kind of a bit of weakness in the fact that he's short and maybe struggles to hold it up compared to the centre backs. But when you've got Okaka and Deeney, two people like that. You saw Deeney come on against Arsenal. That sort of player is a great player to have come on near the end of the game when a defence, as Deeney said, just wasn't up to it at that point when he said he won that header. So I think Okaka can come on against West Ham.
We both agree that Okaka will be on the bench against West Ham next Sunday, but we both also agree that he will be on his way in January. Whether that will be to China, whether he will stay in the Premier League, or whether he'll go to another foreign country, we'll have to wait and see. But let us know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Leave a like if you have enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any more Watford fan content, and we'll see you next time.